Kendall, you've been a rude person for years. I'm about to tell you the truth about how you are. You don't apologize for nothing. You get into one thing, now you got something to run and harp on.
After a heartbreaking miscarriage, Kendall Jenner has made an emotional announcement that has left fans and family alike stunned. The supermodel, who had been in a relationship with Corey Gamble, revealed that she is taking a break from love to focus on herself and her healing journey. This decision wasn't made lightly, and it comes at a time when her life seems to be unraveling in ways she never expected. Not only is Kendall navigating the emotional aftermath of her loss, but her mother, Kris Jenner, has also uncovered alarming details about Corey's past. These revelations may have significant consequences for Kendall's future, her relationship with Corey, and her family dynamics. So, is this truly the end of their love story, or is there more to the situation than meets the eye? The miscarriage Kendall experienced was more than just a personal tragedy. It became a public matter due to her fame and her high-profile relationship. For months, she and Corey seemed to be in a happy place. Rumors about a possible pregnancy circulated online, with fans speculating that the couple might be preparing to take their relationship to the next level. When Kendall's pregnancy was confirmed, it felt like a joyous milestone in her life. But the joy was short-lived. The news of her miscarriage came as a devastating shock to everyone who had been following her journey. Kendall, known for being one of the more private members of the Kardashian-Jenner family, kept this painful chapter hidden for as long as she could. Opening up about it was not an easy decision for her. Friends close to Kendall revealed how deeply the loss affected her. She had been overjoyed about becoming a mother and was eagerly preparing for this new chapter in her life. To have that dream shattered left her heartbroken and in a state of emotional turmoil. One close friend shared Kendall was so excited about the pregnancy. She was already imagining what her future as a mom would look like. When she lost the baby, it blindsided her completely. It's been incredibly hard for her to move forward. Along with her grief, Kendall also had to deal with the constant pressure of maintaining her public image. In the world of fame, where everything is scrutinized, this added layer of stress took a toll on her mental health. As Kendall tried to heal, she began reevaluating her life and what she needed to do to recover. In a candid and unexpected statement, Kendall announced that she was stepping away from romantic relationships for the foreseeable future. "These last few months have been some of the hardest of my life," she shared. "I've realized that I need to take a step back from everything and focus on myself. Love can wait right now. I just need time to heal." This decision wasn't made lightly. Kendall admitted that after her miscarriage, she felt an overwhelming need to focus on her emotional well-being. Although Corey was supportive throughout the ordeal, Kendall recognized that she needed space to process everything. "Right now, I can't think about love," she said. "It's just too much for me to handle." Fans rallied around Kendall, offering words of encouragement and supporting her choice to prioritize her mental health. However, the announcement left many wondering what it meant for her relationship with Corey. Was this a temporary break, or was their romance truly over? Insiders hinted that the miscarriage wasn't the only reason behind Kendall's decision. According to those close to her, Kendall had been dealing with other personal struggles that had been weighing heavily on her for some time. Taking a break from love was her way of protecting herself from further emotional pain. But the story doesn't end there. Just as Kendall was taking steps to heal, Kris Jenner entered the picture with her own concerns. Always protective of her children, Kris decided to dig deeper into Corey's past. What she found shocked her. In secret, Kris reached out to several of Corey's former partners, hoping to learn more about his history. What she discovered was unsettling. Rumors began circulating that Corey's past wasn't as clean-cut as it seemed. Kris reportedly uncovered details about previous relationships that raised serious red flags. While the exact nature of these revelations hasn't been made public, sources close to the family suggest that Kris's findings could spell trouble for Corey and Kendall's relationship. Kris's involvement added a new layer of complexity to an already difficult situation. On one hand, Kendall was trying to heal from her miscarriage and take a step back from love. On the other, her mother's investigation into Corey's past created additional tension. It's unclear whether Kris shared all of her findings with Kendall or whether she is holding back to protect her daughter from further pain. Kendall's relationship with Corey was already under strain due to the emotional challenges they faced together. Adding Kris's discoveries into the mix only made things more complicated. While Corey has not publicly responded to these allegations, those close to him claim he has been blindsided by Chris's actions. Some insiders suggest that Corey feels betrayed, while others believe he's simply trying to protect his own reputation. As for Kendall, she remains focused on her healing journey. Stepping away from love doesn't necessarily mean the end of her story with Corey, but it does mean that she's prioritizing herself for the first time in a long while. Kendall is putting herself first, a source close to her revealed. She knows what she needs to do to move forward, and right now that means focusing on her emotional health. It's hard to predict what the future holds for Kendall and Corey. Will they find a way to work through their challenges, or will the weight of these revelations be too much for their relationship to bear? For now, Kendall's fans and family are standing by her, offering their support as she navigates this difficult time. In the end, Kendall's decision to step back from love is a powerful reminder that healing takes time, and that sometimes the best way to move forward is to focus on oneself. While the road ahead may be uncertain, one thing is clear: Kendall is determined to come out of this stronger than ever. Whether or not her relationship with Corey survives, her commitment to her own well-being is a step in the right direction. Kendall Jenner's life has recently taken a turn that few could have predicted. After suffering a heartbreaking miscarriage, she's faced with another emotional challenge involving her mother, Kris Jenner, and her boyfriend, Corey Gamble. Kris, known for fiercely protecting her children, began digging into Corey's past to ensure her daughter wouldn't be hurt. What she discovered shocked her to the core and left Kendall caught in a whirlwind of emotions. It all started when Kris grew concerned about Corey's influence on Kendall. Kris has always been protective of her children's well-being, and she wanted to ensure that Corey was someone Kendall could trust. Quietly, she began to investigate his past, determined to uncover anything that might signal danger for her daughter's future. What she found was far from reassuring. Sources close to Kris claim she discovered that Corey had a history of troubled relationships. Some of his ex-partners accused him of being manipulative and dishonest. For Kris, these allegations raised immediate red flags. She worried that Kendall, already emotionally fragile from her miscarriage, might be putting her trust in someone who wasn't who he seemed to be. While Corey denied these claims and insisted he had changed, Kris wasn't convinced. Kris's concern turned into a mission to protect Kendall. She began making plans to bring the truth about Corey to light, all while keeping her investigation hidden from Kendall. However, Kendall started to sense that something wasn't right. Her mother's behavior became more intense, and the tension between Kris and Corey began to rise. Kendall was already dealing with the immense grief of losing her baby. The miscarriage had left her heartbroken and questioning her future. Now, she was faced with a new source of stress. She felt torn between her mother, who had always been her biggest supporter, and Corey, someone she cared deeply about. The growing conflict between Kris and Corey made her question everything. As more details about Corey's past came to light, Kendall found herself in a difficult position. She didn't know who to believe. Was Corey genuinely trying to move on from his past mistakes, or was her mother right to worry about his influence? The situation left Kendall emotionally drained and uncertain about her next steps. Through all this turmoil, Kendall's family has stood by her side. Kris, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney Kardashian have rallied around her, offering love and support as she navigates this challenging time. They've given her the space she needs to grieve, but have also been there to check in on her regularly. Their support has been a source of comfort, but the family dynamics are undeniably shifting due to Kris's secret investigation. Kendall's miscarriage was a deeply personal and heartbreaking experience, and now she's dealing with the fallout from Kris's actions. She's caught between two powerful forces: her feelings for Corey and her mother's determination to protect her. This delicate balance has left Kendall feeling conflicted, unsure of which direction to take. Fans have been quick to weigh in on the situation. Many sympathize with Kendall's heartbreak and admire her strength in stepping back from love to focus on herself. One fan tweeted, "Kendall deserves so much better. I hope she takes all the time she needs to heal." Others, however, have expressed concern about Corey's role in her life. "I'm not sure he's the right person for her," another fan commented. "She needs someone who will support her through her grief, not bring more drama." Kendall's life has always been under the public microscope, and this moment is no exception. While her personal struggles are deeply private, her fame means that millions of people are following her journey. The miscarriage, combined with the revelations about Corey's past, has left her life in a state of uncertainty. Despite everything, Kendall has made it clear that she's taking a break from love to focus on herself. She's prioritizing her emotional healing, her career, and her family. The path forward isn't easy, but she's determined to find her footing again. As for Corey, his future with Kendall remains uncertain. His denials of Chris's allegations have done little to ease the tension. Chris's protective instincts and her determination to uncover the truth have left their mark on the relationship. Whether Corey and Kendall can move past this and rebuild trust remains to be seen. Chris, for her part, is unwavering in her commitment to protect her daughter. She's known for her strong will and her ability to handle even the toughest situations. Her actions may have caused friction, but in her eyes, they were necessary to safeguard Kendall's future. Kendall now finds herself at a crossroads. The emotional toll of her miscarriage, coupled with the tension between her mother and Corey, has left her feeling vulnerable. But she's also shown incredible resilience. She's taking time to heal, leaning on her family for support, and focusing on what truly matters to her. The situation has also highlighted the complexities of family dynamics. Chris's investigation into Corey's past, though well-intentioned, has created ripples within the family. Yet, their bond remains strong. They're united in their love for Kendall and their desire to see her find happiness. For now, Kendall is putting herself first. She's stepping away from the pressures of love and fame to focus on her own well-being. Her journey to emotional healing is far from over, but she's determined to take control of her own narrative. Whether her relationship with Corey survives this storm is uncertain, but one thing is clear: Kendall is committed to rebuilding her strength and finding her way forward. As Kendall continues her journey, one thing is certain: she's stronger than ever and ready to face whatever comes next.